today concept. This is, I have taken concept just to uh, show you that why these three types of formula exist in tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Why? The most important concept, so I have taken concept, that is the most important point is that the most important point is tan inverse x, its domain, that is domain lies between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. That is, if your domain, that is tan inverse x, if the domain lies between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2, then this will be your answer. That is, it is normal derivation. You take this tan inverse x is equal to a, so x is equal to tan a, and tan inverse y is equal to b, so y is equal to tan b. Now here your tan a plus b, that is equal to tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So here tan a plus b is equal to x plus y by 1 minus xy. So a plus b is equal to tan inverse x plus y. So a is your tan inverse x, and this is the, if this it is in within this domain. The main factor is that we have to, in every case, we have to keep this within this domain. So for this case, x y less than 1, there are two probabilities. One is that your x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0, and xy is less than 1. There is one such probability. So in that case, your this a plus b, that means a plus b, this will come out positive, less, that means your a plus b will be greater than 0. So a plus b is greater than 0, that means your a plus b is greater than 0. That means there are two probabilities where tan is positive. One is the first quadrant, and other is your third quadrant. There are two possibilities where your a plus b is greater than 0. So if we consider first quadrant, let us consider first quadrant. So your first quadrant will be x greater than 0 and less than pi by 2. Your first quadrant, greater than 0 and less than pi by 2. So here you see that your first quadrant is within this domain. Your first quadrant is within this domain. So here you see that your first quadrant is within this domain. So here your a plus b will be tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. That is your tan inverse x plus tan inverse y will be tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. That means for this domain this condition is satisfied. For this domain this condition is satisfied. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. Now if this we can, one possibility for this x y less than 1, x greater than 0, y greater than 0 and x y less than 1. So a plus b will be your positive. So this is positive. That means the probability of first quadrant or third quadrant, we will take first quadrant because first quadrant this it falls between, that means your a plus b, it falls between 0 and pi by 2, that is within this domain. So we follow this rule. There is one more probability, that is second. If we take, that is x less than 0 and y less than 0 and xy less than 1, so negative and positive, your that means your a plus b will be less than 0. So a plus b is less than 0, that means negative, so it may be in second quadrant or in fourth quadrant or in fourth quadrant. There may be either this probability is either in second quadrant or fourth quadrant. We will consider the second quadrant, no, the fourth quadrant, because your x will be greater than minus pi by 2 and less than 0. That means we have considered this 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. If you move in this direction, so there may be another one more possibility, that is 0, pi by 2. If you move in this direction, so this will be minus pi by 2 and this will be minus pi in this direction. So let us consider this, because in this direction it falls within this domain. So here you see it falls within this domain. So again the same, this will be satisfied, that is your a plus b will be tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. That means tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, that is equal to tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So what do we find here? That we are keeping the domain a plus b within this range. If it is within this range, then only this will be satisfied. Your formula will be tan inverse x plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So here you see this instead of x, a plus b, that you can see this lies within this domain, and again this also lies within this domain. So here you saw this xy less than 1, there may be two possibilities, one this or one this. So now we will move to this section. So when we move to this section, that is we are going to move to this section. So here you see, I am going to move to this section. So probability, that is your x is greater than 0 and your y is greater than 0 and xy is greater than 1. Here you see. So xy is greater than 1, then this a plus b positive greater than a plus b will be less than 0. So again there are two possibilities, a plus b, either second quadrant or fourth quadrant The second quadrant we have already, I have explained to you. No, the fourth quadrant I have already explained to you. For second quadrant, your second quadrant will be, that is a plus b, that will be for second quadrant. Here let us consider, that is x greater than second quadrant. Now let us take, I have dealt about this condition. Now let us go for this condition, let us go for this condition. In this condition, let us go for this condition. Here, that is x greater than 0, y greater than 0, xy greater than 1. Let us, that means a plus b will be your less than 0. Let us do one thing here. That is, for this here you see the condition is x greater than 0, y greater than 0 and xy is greater than 0. For that, in that case, your this here a plus b will be less than 0, because here this will be negative, so less than 0. So the less than 0, it is in second quadrant or in fourth quadrant. So here we see that second quadrant means, this is second quadrant, x greater than x greater than pi by 2 but less than pi. This is your second that means not x, that is a plus b. Again same mistake, a plus b. So here your a plus b is greater than pi by 2 but less than pi. Now, but your domain, you know that your domain, it lies between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. Your domain lies between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. So about fourth quadrant I have already discussed. Now second quadrant is this, where your a plus b is negative. But here you see that there is one thing, that this must do, it must lie between this domain. So let us do one thing, pi by 2 minus pi less than a plus b minus pi less than 0. So here this will be minus pi by 2 less than a plus b minus pi less than 0. So here you see that this came between the is in between this domain, this range lie in this domain. So now we know that is 10 A plus B is equal to this is tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B, this. So now we know one thing, that minus tan pi minus A plus B, this will be, that is this will be tan A means x, tan A that is will be x plus y by 1 minus x into y, because we have already taken that tan inverse A is equal to x, and tan inverse B is, we have taken this y, we have already taken this. So here what do you find? That is tan A plus B minus pi will be equal to x plus y by 1 minus xy. So here we see that A plus B minus pi is equal to tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So this becomes A plus B is equal to pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So again here this is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So concept, why I have told this topic concept, that means this is applicable only when either your domain is minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. So there may be a case where your this A plus B in second quadrant, or say it may be in fourth quadrant or third quadrant. It is not necessary that always it will be in first quadrant. So we have to bring it the range between this, within this domain, that is the concept. So I have told concept. So here you see that when x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0, x, y greater than 0, then your tan inverse x plus tan y is equal to pi plus tan inverse. That means this is the case when your A plus B is in second quadrant. Your A plus B is in second quadrant. Now here let us take this. This is the last case. In the last case you will see that, in the last case let us see. In the last case, that is your x less than 0, y less than 0 and xy greater than 1, So what happens? X negative, x, that means this is positive, that means your A plus B is greater than 0. So A plus B is greater than 0, either this is first quadrant or say third quadrant. I have discussed about first quadrant, so let us come to the third quadrant. Your third quadrant, that means this. So we will take this third quadrant. That means your A plus B must be greater than minus pi and less than minus pi by 2. So here you add, because it will consider this minus pi and minus pi by 2, greater than minus pi but less than this. So again we have to bring within this range, so add pi both sides, so this will be a plus b plus pi and this is pi by 2. So here you see this comes within this range. So again tan your a plus b, that will be tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a plus into tan b. So here you see that again in third quadrant, that is tan, this is the same, we can write pi plus a plus b, that is equal to tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So here this will be pi plus a plus b, this will be tan inverse x y, x plus tan inverse y by 1 minus this will be x tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So here pi, so this will be a plus b will be minus pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So tan inverse this a plus b a plus b, that means a plus one thing, a plus a, this must be tan inverse x, that is a, and tan inverse y, this must be b. So your a plus b will be tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, that will be minus pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. So this is the condition in your third quadrant. This is the condition of third quadrant, and this is the condition of your second quadrant. Second quadrant, because here negative second quadrant, and this is the condition of first and fourth quadrant. So this is the whole line checkup. That means this here your tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to, this is the whole line checkup. So this is for first and fourth quadrant, this is for second quadrant, and this is for third quadrant for this tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, because the main concept is that your in every case it must be within this domain, within this range. So this is the concept, and I have tried to explain you the meaning of this, the meaning of this, the meaning of this, and the meaning of this. These are the basic concept, so I have taken this topic as a concept. This is another question. Let us, we have to prove this, and here your x, the value of x, it is given between here, that means pi 3 pi by 2, pi by 2 and 0, that means third quadrant. So here let me solve it. So here this will be tan inverse root 1 plus cos x, you know the formula, that this will be root 2 cos square x by 2, and this will be root 2 sine square x by 2 by, and this will be 2 cos square x by 2 minus root 2 sine square x by 2. So left hand side, here you see it was angle x, now it has been converted into x by 2. So here you see that x greater than pi less than 3 pi by 2. Now dividing both sides, pi by 2 less than x by 2 less than 3 pi by 4. So that means greater than 90 degree, 3 pi by 4 means it is 45 into 3, 3 5s are 15, 135. So 135, that means it is in the second quadrant. So in second quadrant the value of cos will be negative and that of sine is positive. So in such cases what happens, that is root 2, this value we will consider as modulus cos x by 2, because we can't give the answer as cos x by 2, because when the angle is x by 2 it falls in this second quadrant. In second quadrant is your cos negative, and this will be root 2 sine x by 2 modulus by root 2 modulus cos x by 2 minus root 2 modulus sine x by 2. So this is here we have taken modulus. Now we will check the angle. It is in second quadrant, so this will be negative. Root 2 cancels out. So here this will be tan inverse minus cos x by 2 plus sine x by 2. This will be minus cos x by 2 minus sine x by 2. This will be this is positive minus. So this can be written as tan inverse cos x by 2 minus sine x by 2 by cos x by 2 plus sine x by 2. So if you divide both numerator and denominator by cos x by 2, this becomes how much? Tan inverse 1 cos x by 2, 1 minus tan x by 2 by 1 minus plus tan x by 2. If you divide the numerator and denominator by cos x by 2, so this gets converted into tan inverse pi by 4 minus x by 2. Tan pi by 4 minus x by 2. So this will be pi by 4 minus x by 2. So this is your right hand side. The concept, why I have taken concept, the main concept is here. If you had taken this cos x square cos x by 2, the positive, then your answer would be plus minus. So here plus minus, so answer pi by 4 plus x by 2, it will be answer pi by 4 plus x by 2. So remember, this is the concept, why I have taken concept, that it was given, your given was x, this x, but now it has been converted into x by 2, and so x by 2 falls under second quadrant. So you have to take the sign convention. So when we take the sign convention, it becomes minus, and so your answer is this. So this is all about a primary concept, why I want to tell you that you have to take all these cases in your mind while solving a problem, especially in trigonometry or in inverse trigonometry, because here it is given the x, that is your domain, it is given to you, and this x, this is the domain, and so it is given to you. So this, keeping all this mind, you have to keep all this in your mind while solving the problem, and then only you have to ask question yourself that why this condition is given, what is the meaning of this. So everything must be clear to you, then only it will be easy for you to solve maths problem.